The world saw the tears, but did they see the motivation? The image of, usually the steely-eyed arbiter of talent, visibly moved during Christmas's performance of Tomorrow, became the defining moment of the season. To millions of viewers, it was a raw validation of a hidden talent. Our investigation, however, delves into the context of that emotion, has often used his reactions to shape the show's narrative, turning auditions into viral events. We examine if these tears were purely a reaction to her powerful vocals, or if they were the start of a meticulously crafted story designed to rejuvenate the Britain's Got Talent brand. Was the audience watching a genuine moment of discovery, or a seasoned producer recognizing the exact narrative the show needed? We analyzed the footage and the immediate media response that cemented her as the season's chosen one. The Golden Buzzer was more than an award, it was an investment. When the golden confetti fell, it wasn't just confetti, it was the mark of ultimate endorsement. Since the inception of Britain's Got Talent, the Golden Buzzer has been used sparingly, reserving it for acts that truly resonate. For it was the moment she became untouchable. Insider reports suggest that decision was immediate and decisive, indicating he saw massive commercial potential from her first notes. This wasn't merely about applauding her talent, it was about protecting a future commodity. By placing her directly in the live shows, guaranteed maximum visibility and minimal risk of elimination, we investigate the pressure this endorsement placed on and the competitive advantage it provided. It created a standard she had to live up to, a golden standard that would soon be tested by intense public scrutiny and accusations of unfair treatment. The Underdog Mirage is where the story gets complicated. While the narrative was built on as a struggling receptionist, our research indicates that, and the key producers were fully aware of her extensive professional experience in London's West End and on international cruise lines. The show didn't just discover her, they cast her in the role of the humble amateur. This raises critical questions about reality TV transparency. Was emotional reaction partly driven by the brilliance of the casting itself? The underdog story is a staple of reality competition success, and had the perfect lead actress. He didn't invent her talent, but he certainly curated how the world would perceive it. This section dissects the discrepancy between the show's official line and the reality known to industry insiders, exploring the ethical implications of manipulating an audience's emotional investment for the sake of ratings and engagement. As the public stood firm against the plant accusations, the industry plant claims quickly overshadowed the music, with viewers feeling betrayed by the show's portrayal of. But what the public didn't know was the extent of behind-the-scenes support during this backlash. Sources indicate he personally reassured her, reinforcing his belief in her star power and advising her on how to handle the pressure. While other acts might have been left to face the storm alone, his commitment was absolute. This wasn't just a producer supporting a contestant, it was an impresario defending his choice. His tears were replaced by steely defense in private. We explore how his unwavering confidence helped her maintain her focus, effectively building a protective wall around her. It was a clear signal that he wasn't just invested in the show's success, but in her success, no matter the public narrative. A show in decline needed a hero, and bet everything on in a massive ratings gamble. For several seasons, Britain's Got Talent has faced declining viewership, struggling to produce the viral, mainstream stars of its early years. Many industry analysts suggest that viewed as the antidote. Her talent was explosive, her story was emotionally resonant, and her appeal was broad. The massive production support and the curated narrative surrounding her performances point toward a deliberate rating strategy. Needed her win to validate the show's format and prove it could still launch successful careers. He wagered the credibility of the entire franchise on her ability to capture the public's imagination. Her success was directly linked to the brand's survival. This section analyzes the high stakes of gamble, revealing the strategic considerations that make a seemingly personal, emotional reaction part of a larger business strategy. The pressure of expectations almost broke her during the backstage crisis. Behind the scenes, the pressure on Christmas was monumental. As favorite, she carried the weight of the production's future. The expectation to perform flawlessly every time, coupled with the industry plant noise, took a severe toll. Sources intimate with the production reveal that she was close to exiting the final due to extreme stress. The emotional intensity was far higher than anyone realized. The public saw a polished performer, but didn't see the fear and exhaustion that marked her rehearsals. Himself was reportedly updated regularly on her well-being, demonstrating a keen interest in ensuring his chosen winner reached the finish line. This exposes the hidden side of being the favorite, the unrelenting pressure to deliver, the fear of failure, and the unique psychological challenge of being both supported and resented. Her journey was anything but the smooth rise it appeared to be. The final vote was a vindication, but was the coronation guaranteed? When the winner's name was announced, his reaction was a mixture of joy and massive relief. For him, his victory was a vindication of his initial assessment and the entire investment in her narrative. He had weathered the storms of controversy and ratings doubts, and now he had his star. But observers wondered if the coronation was truly spontaneous. Speculation regarding prearranged victories is always present in reality TV, and given the extent of support, questions persist. This doesn't mean the public vote was fake, but that every element of her presentation was designed to secure that vote. She was framed, edited, and promoted as the only logical winner. His final applause was for the success of a complex campaign. We analyzed the production elements that made her win feel inevitable, reinforcing the idea that in the world of nothing is left to chance. The prize for winning often comes with golden handcuffs within the trap. Winning the prize money is one thing, but for Christmas, the real prize was the future was building for her. We investigate the standard recording contracts winners typically sign, often referred to as golden handcuffs. These deals provide immense opportunity but come with restrictive control over musical direction, image, and career path. For an artist who has already experienced professional independence, this control can be jarring. His vision for her debut album might clash with her own artistic instincts. Our report analyzes past winners who have found themselves trapped, unable to release the music they want or perform in venues of their choice. The untold story is whether we'll have the artistic freedom to define her career, or if she will be molded into another corporate product of the empire. The win was just the beginning of a different kind of challenge. History is not on her side and knows it's time to break the curse. The graveyard of Britain's Got Talent winners is expansive, filled with names who faded into obscurity within a year, is acutely aware of this talent show curse and the urgent need for to break it. The investment doesn't stop at the finale. It must continue into marketing, songwriting, and tour. He understands that a voice alone isn't enough. It requires constant reinvention and brand management. If she fails commercially, it will be seen as his failure as much as hers, for her future is a test of his own relevance. This section explores the strategic moves her team is making, from potential West End returns to mainstream album releases. The stakes are immense: her legacy, its reputation, and the show's credibility. The pressure to break the cycle of short-term fame is relentless. Their stories are now inextricably linked, for better or worse, in a shared legacy. In conclusion, our investigation reveals that In Tears was not just a moment of spontaneous emotion, but the beginning of a complex partnership. For Christmas represented hope for his show and validation for his expertise. For was the gatekeeper to a global platform and the mentor she always needed. They are now linked, their legacies defined by that shared journey. Whether the initial narrative was manipulated is secondary to the real impact. She has the platform and the potential. The real story isn't what was hidden, but what they will build together from this point. The world saw the tears, but they are now watching the results. For both, the real work has only just started, and the world is watching to see if this alliance can create a lasting legend. Their shared legacy will be defined not by the win, but by the work that follows.